Please forgive the audio quality and how I speak. I've been off YouTube for a while and I'm still not very good at it. Hope you enjoy the video. Hello everybody. So, I am making a video that is not survival. This is going to be a redstone video. Yay! So, today I'm going to be making an item sorter. A low resource item sorter, to be exact. So a normal item sorter costs this many resources. Now, the red sand here is optional, but I find that chiseled sandstone is less likely to be put into an item sorter than anything else. I mean, if you're making that, then you're probably not going to be sorting it. And of course, some of the wood is building blocks, but not very much, actually. Now I'll leave a picture of what the item sorter that takes that amount of resources looks like. I will not build that. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. And this chest here contains what my item sorter, the resources that it contains. Now, as you can tell right away, probably, there's definitely a difference. A side-by-side comparison will show you that mine costs a lot less. And the diamonds and stuff are what I'm going to be sorting. Don't mind those. So, let's get right into building this thing. Okay, so we start off with a 5-long board of wood. And then we put in chests. Now these are our sorting chests. So they have to be one off the ground. In the other version of the item sorter, you might have noticed that the chests were connected to other chests on the ground. You could do that, but it would take more resources. And mine's about saving resources, you know, for early game. I mean, the stuff in this chest here, I mean, I could get that in an hour or two of mining. It's not that bad. So what you do next we need hoppers going into each of the chests. And then, don't break that block. Right there. You need 4 hoppers on top of those. Now, this hopper doesn't really matter if you have 2 or not, because it's just the trash bin. Whatever doesn't get sorted just goes through there. So next, you get some redstone comparators. You put the 4 redstone comparators here, and then you put a line of redstone just like this. Now, what'll happen is, whenever you power this, right, this hopper, this will get lit up, and once it has 23 items in it. Once it has 23 items in it, then it'll power both of these, which will power the redstone repeater, which will then unlock one of these hoppers, and will let the stuff go into the chest. But if it doesn't go through, isn't the right thing, then it won't go into the hoppers, because we're gonna fill them up right now. Okay, so to fill these up, I'm doing the exact same method as Avamant's. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, and a link to his item sorter video. Because, I mean, if you got the resources, it is pretty cool. Okay, so you put 5, 5, 5, and then 6. Then you put 1 of whatever you're about to sort. And then you see it only powers this 1 redstone line right there, not that one. But if you put another block in there, it will power it more. Now, the reason I have this extra diamond is not to sort it, because 1's going to be left in there anyways whenever you're sorting. That way it will all that I put in will go straight to the chest rather than having to get stuck. So I'm going to do the exact same for all these. Just 5, 5, 5, 6 with 1 of these. And I'll get back to you once I've done that. Okay, now it's pretty much finished. Only thing you need now is a way to get the blocks into here. So what I'm gonna do is build a trench. You all know what trenches do. They hold stuff, if you couldn't figure it out. So, this trench is pretty easy to build. So the reason we're building this is so that the water won't come out. But now I can't put a full block above this chest. That's why I've got these stairs. Not right there. Come on, Jojo. And I put them right there, upside down, because it looks cool. No, it doesn't, but I can dream. Here we go. Now that dropper will take everything that we have and shoot it into the water stream. So we need to power it. So then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Then you build it like this. Put the comparator right there. And then that like that. And there we go. That is a comparator clock. Pretty much the simplest clock to make. So you put a water source right there and right there. Because if you just put one on that block right there, then it won't go all the way. And it still works just fine. And then you cover that up. And you have the basic design. And this is a lot cheaper to do than a normal. So then you take hoppers and you put them like this. And you put 2 like that. And you put your blocks down. Then you grab a chest. And boom. That is the way for you to just put items in, and it'll automatically be sorted. Okay, and if you want to make it to where you can have it come from different areas like your mine and whatnot, then what you do is you add those, and then you get these, and you go one at a time. So if you want to make your mine carts connect to this, you would have to do something similar to this. which you just have it going off every direction. You'd have stops at the ends, and blah blah blah. Now, this is the most resource-friendly way to get the middle one, because if you didn't have that piston, then it would end up like that. It doesn't end up that way in anything that's not 1.13, I mean. This is the most resource efficient way to get your minecart back from that area. And that's basically the entire thing. So if I get all these blocks right here. Now this is a very noisy build. Very noisy. So if I get all these, you can see them all flowing in. And all the diamonds are going into the first one. It's filling up very fast. Then after the diamonds go, then you start seeing iron. Now the iron's going into this one. You see it's completely skipping over the diamond one because there's no room in that hopper. So it's all going to this one. Most people just put a third row of hoppers right above it, right there. But that's not required. You can just use this water stream method and it's going just fine. Wait, did I put iron too? No, it's gold now. You see the gold's filling up. And then after the gold is emeralds. And all the emeralds are going into theirs. And you see they're skipping over all the rest and going straight to the emerald one. And then after emeralds, I put in crafting tables. You can see them in there. So now the crafting tables are going, and they're going straight down to here. You notice they don't go as fast, but they're all going into that one hopper, and skipping over all the rest. So your trash stuff that you don't have sorting will be a little slower than all the rest, but this is still very resource efficient. You go into here, you've got those, you've got those, you've got those, you've got those, and you've got those. Everything is accounted for. And this is the device that I always build early game. Because even though it isn't all that pretty, it works. Of course, as soon as you get like an iron farm going up, I would recommend swapping over to something like Avamance's item sorter because it's a lot better, a lot faster. But this is still fully extendable. You can extend this. You just keep on building, and then once the water source stops going, you put a space with the packed ice or blue ice. Blue ice is preferred if you're on 1.13. And then you put another water source right after that, and it'll just flow right on over to it, and it'll continue going. You're just gonna have to put one space in between all that. So this would be like the first section of them. And then there'd be a space, and then 8, and then space, and then you can make it go round and whatever. But this is a low resource item sorter. Now, please comment your thoughts about it. Yeah, I know it's not very pretty or practical, but it's a lot less work to get all of the resources for it than it is to get the resources for a bigger item sorter. One of those more traditional item sorters. So, like this video if you liked it. Dislike if you disliked it, because I would like to know. I'll probably work on this item sorter over time. Probably come back with another video about this a while later. Please comment what you think I could do better. Yes, you can put like a redstone clock attached to that to make it not as noisy or fast, but I mean, this is just a demonstration, and it's supposed to be low resource. It takes a lot of resources to make a hopper timer. So that's all for this video. Make sure to comment what you think down below, and I'll see you next time.